Lockdowns are meant to keep us safe, a precaution, a drill, but sometimes they aren't drills. And sometimes, what's outside the locked doors is far worse than anything we could imagine. Tonight, I bring you 3 terrifying lockdown horror stories. Stay with me till the end, if you dare. It started as just another school drill. At least, that's what we thought. The intercom crackled to life and our principal's voice echoed through the halls. "Teachers, please secure your doors. This is a lockdown." Her voice was calm, too calm. No sense of urgency, no explanation, just the standard procedure. I was sitting near the window in my history class. The lights dimmed, my classmates whispering nervously. Then, I saw it. A shadow, not of a student, not of a teacher. It moved. Differently. A jerking, flickering silhouette pacing outside in the hallway. Jason, my friend sitting next to me, saw it too. He nudged me, his breath shallow. "Do you see that?" he mouthed. I nodded. The thing wasn't just walking aimlessly, it was stopping at each classroom door, checking the handles, one by one. Then it stopped, right at our door. And it didn't just check the handle this time. It turned its head, slowly, and faced our small window. And I swear, even in the darkness, it smiled. The next few minutes were a blur. The figure remained there, motionless, breathing against the glass. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, it was gone. When the all clear was given, we tried to explain what we saw, but the security cameras, they showed nothing in the hallway at all. Our school had been on edge lately. There had been rumors, whispers about someone breaking in a few weeks ago, but nothing confirmed. So, when the lockdown alarm blared out of nowhere, the entire class tensed. I was in the library. The librarian quickly ushered us behind the bookshelves, whispering for silence. My heart pounded as I crouched low, my knees pressed against the cold floor. I glanced toward the front desk, and that's when I saw it, the security monitor. One camera feed, in particular, made my blood run cold. The entrance. A man was standing there, not moving, not trying to get in. He was inside. He wore a long coat, his hood shadowing most of his face. But there was something wrong about the way he stood, like he wasn't really there. And then, suddenly, his head snapped up. His face still hidden, but it felt like he was staring directly at me through the screen. And then, the camera feed cut to static. The lockdown lasted for nearly an hour. But when the police finally arrived and searched the building, no one was found. And yet, the security footage had been wiped. The only proof that someone had been there was gone. Lockdowns weren't unusual at my school, so when the announcement came during 6th period, no one panicked. We followed protocol. Lights off, doors locked, absolute silence. But as the minutes dragged on, something felt wrong. I started hearing it. A noise, soft at first, like something moving inside the air vents above us. Then, a whisper. It was faint, but it was there. "Can you hear me?" The voice slithered through the vent, barely above a breath. I froze. Did I imagine that? But when I turned to my friend, her wide eyes told me she had heard it too. The voice kept moving, traveling through the vents, closer. And then, it said my name. I couldn't breathe. My blood turned ice cold. My teacher must have noticed my terror because she motioned for me to stay quiet. The whispers continued, circling our classroom. Then, just as suddenly as they started, they stopped. The lockdown ended. We were free to go. But as I stepped outside, I glanced up at the vents, and I swear, for just a second, I saw a pale, bony hand retreating into the darkness. Lockdowns may have kept us indoors, but some things were already inside. Shadows lurking where we least expect, unseen figures watching from the dark. Were these just tricks of isolation, or did something far worse slip through the cracks of an empty world? If you enjoyed these chilling stories, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another tale of terror. And remember, when you're alone at night, always check the vents. You never know what might be watching.